Welcome to my evil lair. This is where I'll be doing my work. It's a house I built about 12 or 13 years ago. I do have my faithful helper, Lola. Occasionally, my cat, Trixie, will come up and join us too. She lives downstairs. Eventually, I'm going to get downstairs and clean that up, and I'll bring you down there too, so you can see what I have in my bat cave. This is the work desk. It's actually a table. It was my dad's way back in the 80s. It's glass, and it's what it is. I do have a lot of my materials here that I can work with and refer to here and there. I have my puzzles so I can take a break. Let's see, what else is there? I do have a calendar on my desk, and I'm trying to get up and be out here at work early in the morning. I'm supposed to be out here about 7:45, 8 o'clock. I'm gonna try and keep good hours, but it seems like I'm out here about 6 or 7, somewhere in there every day. And I do need to get a little whistle for when the day ends because I tend to work too long. It's not been fun, but that's that. Routines are good for your mental health. They help us just regulate everything. As we go through the day, right now Lola loves this routine. We get up in the morning, we come out here, we work, she goes outside in her little yard and she plays and she has a great time. But we need to have those routines set up so we can exercise, do academic work, socialize. We can't be by ourselves. Essentially, virtually, we got to get in touch with each other. And so we got to figure out how we're going to do those things. We also got to get, did I already say exercise? I have no idea what I said right now. Exercise. Oh, and academic work. When you do your academic work, I suggest don't do it all day long. Break it down to 20, 30 minutes. If you can, go 40, but even that's a bit too long. Do short chunks of academic work. That way you can spread it out. Your focus will be better. Your brain is not meant to sit there and focus all day long. So do quick chunks, get outside, play, exercise, do something that is mindless like a puzzle or something else that is changed up the brain activity that you're doing. If you've watched the news at all recently, you'll see that in Spain and in Italy, people will get out on their balconies at 8 o'clock at night and give a round of applause for the healthcare workers. I think that's a lovely routine. It recognizes the people who are on the front lines. And we do have firefighters and police officers and healthcare workers in our families. They're out there taking care of us. So if you can, say thank you to them. That should be part of all of our routines. Okay, so we look at the routines, daily routines. Now you got to look at also your weekly routine. Make sure that you have some sort of weekly routine. Religious groups do it pretty well. They have the Muslims will meet in their mosque. The Jews have their synagogues. Christians have their churches. In fall, the secular people have football. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, days, they go out and watch those things. And so that people all have these routines that we'll go to. In the wintertime, typically, usually on Sunday, I'd go play basketball with my teacher buddies. We'd go up to the gym, up at the rec center at WSU, and play basketball and get yelled at a lot because I don't defend very well anymore. I'm an old man. Now, this time of year too, I know my Muslim students, they are often doing their daily prayers. They pray 5 times a day with ritual washings, and that is an important routine for them to keep up. Right now, the Jews are going to be celebrating Passover. The Christians are going to be celebrating Easter, and we just had the vernal equinox just a couple days ago. And so those are all kind of the routines that are built into our religious and yearly lives. When I lived in Japan a couple years ago, they would have these shrines set up to the local kami, the local spirits, and they would have local neighborhood festivals. And they were awesome to go in and visit and see what was going on. I do not speak Japanese. I pretend at times to say a few words here and there, but I can't speak Japanese. So I never figured out what the routines were exactly. But they were amazing to take part in with my Japanese friends. So what your goal should be, establish a daily routine. What are you doing every day? What's the academics? What's the physical? What's the social? Once you get your daily routine set up a weekly routine. What are you doing every day? Don't do that same thing every day. Change it up. Make sure you have a nice rhythm to your routines. Eventually, we'll be doing monthly routines too. We're going to be off school for at least 5 to 6 weeks. It could be more. So we just got to keep an eye on that and see what our routines are. One of my routines is to pet Lola. And my cat, Trixie, is up here somewhere. I've seen her. She's hiding. Maybe next time you'll meet Trixie.